welcome. So today is a pretty short video, but I'm very excited at what happened in this pour, and so I'm looking forward to sharing this process with you. It was not what I expected at all. And so I did on the last pour that I did really like the black background, and so I thought, oh, I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to use up some of the paints that I had from previous pours, and I do have a lot of them kind of adding up with paints at the bottom, so I'm like, I don't care what the colors are, I'm just going to use up some paints, and I'm going to experiment a little bit. There's really not a whole lot of risk. And so I just started to layer on in puddles, and I was going to try to use the kiss technique. So I knew that I needed a lot of colors in order to get some really good results from the balloon kiss. So I really wasn't too concerned. I just wanted to make sure I had a combination of lights and darks mixed, and not colors that were too similar mixed together or close to each other. And I don't really know the consistency of all of the different paints because some of them were a little bit more watered down than others. Some of them were thicker than others. And like I said, um, I didn't really care about whether or not this was going to work or not because I'm just playing around. I'm just experimenting and learning as I go. So all of the paints here, I can't really detail which paints I used exactly because there were so many from previous pours. But some of the colors were fantastic. I really liked the metallic red that I have, and the blue I really liked, and then with that bright yellow, I thought, yeah, these colors will probably work well. I wasn't really sure about having a couple of, like the silver. In previous pours, the silver didn't really show up very well in some of my last pours, but I thought, well, I'm going to use it up anyway, and so I threw it in there. Again, very low risk, didn't really care about what the result was going to look like. So here I have just layering on the colors, and there was a lot of paint on the canvas. And I kind of knew if I had too much paint, it would be way too watery, and the balloon just wouldn't work very well. And so that's why I kind of tipped it around a little bit just to move the paint around and flatten it out. And I know in most of the videos that I've watched that when they're using the balloon kiss technique, they wipe off the balloon in between. But again, I just wanted to give it a go. And so I knew that that's what I was supposed to do, but I didn't really care. I just wanted to get some paint mixed together. And so because the balloon kiss didn't work, I decided, well, let's try to swipe it now that the colors are all mixed together. And surprisingly, it just created this intricate web of colors and cells. The lacing was pretty incredible that was showing up with the black in between and how the colors were all mixed together. And as the colors started to separate and the black started to lace through, I was really surprised at how much it started to look like stained glass, and really impressed with how it was kind of like a happy accident. And I just wanted to highlight the pretty colors that were on the balloon while I was doing this. But ultimately, it just shows you that sometimes you can play around and experiment and not follow the exact instructions, and you can still have a pretty good result. So thanks for watching. I would love it if you would please subscribe to my channel. I'm just getting started, and any support that I can get would be great. Like the video, share it if you think that it's worthwhile, and I hope that you're learning something. I know that I am, and I'm really having a good time giving this a go. So again, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again on future videos. Take care.